Transformers 2 is easily one of the most exhausting movies I've ever experienced. Luckily, there was no one in the theater, so I could lie down across the comfy aisle seats of the local cinema. But, so either everyone has the common sense to stay away from this movie, or everyone maybe just wanted to spend the extra money on a showing that wasn't a matinee, I don't know. This picture really doesn't warrant discussion, so I'll probably just break this review off in like 2 seconds. No, I'll go through the motions, don't worry about it. Okay, plot. Alright. There is none. That's maybe... No, that's not that much of an exaggeration. For the first hour and 45 minutes, there is no plot. It's just robots after Shia and other robots killing each other. There's an hour and 45-minute first act in this movie. Like, usually you want... Movies are in 3 acts, and in a 2-hour movie you want... First 30 minutes is the first act, usually. The next hour after that would be the second act, and the third act is the last 30 minutes. But this movie, it's 2 hours and 30 minutes long, which is unthinkable and unbearable, almost. It has an hour and 45-minute first act, about a 30-minute second act, and a 15-minute third act. So when we finally get to any story, here's what the plot is. The plot is that the bad guys want a pointy metal MacGuffin so that they can blow up the sun. And the good robots can't let them do that. There you go. That's it. Alright, let's talk about the effects for a minute. For a movie that's really, like, driven by special effects, they're not very good. I mean, you'll see, like, the size of a robot constantly fluctuates throughout a scene. They're not just like there's a scene where they drop like this big cat thing from the sky, and it lands, and it's like maybe the size of a ridgeback, which is a dog, and then it like goes over into this base, and it's the size of like an elephant. It's not very well done. I also hate the art style in this movie. All the, like, good robots, aside from the horrible racial stereotype twin robots, they're all fine because they're bright colors, but all the Decepticons, which for some reason all look like they're made out of knives, you can't tell them apart. They're all, like, Optimus and whatever, the Camaro, that thing's yellow and he's blue, so you can tell when they're in a fight, you can tell who that is. But all the Decepticons, they're all silver, so you can't really tell them apart when you can't tell who's punching who, what's going where. It's really not very satisfying at all when these things are fighting, because you can't tell who's fighting who. It's like the James Bond pictures of late years. I could compare the art direction in this to the art direction in Speed Racer, but that's really not fair because Speed Racer has jump jacks. I could talk about how some bro Shia LaBeouf and his mentally deficient girlfriend gallivant around the globe doing nonsensical things. I could talk about how the picture rips off every science fiction movie from The Matrix to Gremlins. And I could talk about the gigantic robotic testicles. But does anyone really care? You know it sucks.